Hi, my name's Amea and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a product buttheads launch thing. I don't know what you want to call it, face off, whatever. So I'm testing the Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer against the NYX or NYX Studio Perfect Photo Loving Primer. So they're both basically like silicone-y primers that smooth the skin, and I find that when packaging is kind of similar, like it's not super similar when you put them next to each other, but they kind of are. I feel like people just assume that they're going to be like a straight up dupe for each other. So yeah, I've had the Smashbox one for ages. I really like it. Just got the NYX one at a event the other week, so I thought I would try them out. So I have the Smashbox on this side of my face and NYX on this side of my face. So I'm just going to be wearing them for a full day and showing you how they apply over my foundation and everything. So yeah, let's jump into it. I'm going to pop Smashbox on this side of my face. This is my right side, your left. And then the NYX on my left side, so your right. And I might just keep it on the screen, either corner, just so that none of us forget in case I accidentally screw up or anything. So Smashbox NYX, here we go. So I'm going to take some Smashbox first and just dab it over my face. And as I rub it in, it feels very silky, very nice. I've used this one heaps before, so yeah, I don't really know what to say about it too much. I'm pretty used to how it feels and everything. I find that it is really smoothing and silky and everything. So yeah, looks fine. And then we're going to take the NYX. I'm going to use my left hand because there's no primer on it. The consistency looks about the same when it comes out. It feels almost identical. Maybe like a little bit thinner, like a smidge thinner, but like it applies the same. I really feel like there's probably not going to be too much of a difference at the end of the day because these are really similar. On the back of my hand, I'm going to take the NYX and the Smashbox and just have another look. Yeah, so when they come out, the Smashbox has more of a matte finish to the, I won't even show you this on camera because I know I won't be able to get it to show up. They are like a very similar texture and everything. The NYX is a little bit thinner and the NYX is like a clear, and the Smashbox is more of like a cloudy, a bit more cloudy and a bit more matte, matte looking. And then when you blend them out, they're like identical. But yeah, the Smashbox definitely feels a bit thicker. On my skin though, they look pretty much the exact same. Alright, so I'm just going to apply my foundation. I'm going to take my Makeup Forever and my Becca Aqua Luminous, and I'm just going to mix a little bit of that together and pop it over my face and see what applies what way on my face. So I'm just taking my Real Technique sponge just to pat it in, and I'm just going to go straight over the whole thing and look and see how they kind of blend. They're both blending pretty much the exact same, which I expected. Has my foundation choice. Color looks okay. Maybe a little bit dark today. Scrubbed off some of my tan in the shower, but not all of it. Alright, so they look pretty much identical. I feel like maybe over the day you'll be able to see the difference if there's a slightly different finish or something. But yeah, like at the moment they're both blending exactly the same. I feel like the NYX side looks better, but I do have more scarring on this side, so I think that it's more the scarring making the difference at the moment. Looking at my pores just here, I need to look in both ways. Feel like these pores here are more glossy on the Smashbox side, and they are reflecting the light more, and then on this NYX side they look more matte and smooth. Like they definitely look smoother, and these look bigger and deeper. But yeah, so far there's not a huge difference. It's really only the pores just around here where I can see it. I'll go do the rest of my makeup and I'm going to check in a few hours. I'm probably not going to do like heaps and heaps of check-ins to show over like, you know, 12-hour day or something, but I'll probably check in one more time. It's like 10:30 in the morning now. I'll probably check in maybe around 4 p.m. Just because then we'll be able to see, you know, how the finish has changed or anything, anything like that. Yeah. So just for reference, this is my makeup now that I am all finished, just so that you can see how it changes. So there's like my bronzer and everything. I found my bronzer applied a bit more patchy on this side, but I think it's just because I've been using a new bronzer and I think it just is a bit hard to work with, because I couldn't really get it to work yesterday either. But everything else looks fine. I didn't really notice a difference anywhere else on my face. I still think that this area looks better than this side, so the pores look smaller on the NYX side, but we'll see if that changes in a few hours. So yeah, let's go. So it is now nearly 6 p.m. So I've had both primers on my skin for quite a while, definitely long enough that I think any differences would start to show. So looking in the mirror, I reckon this side of my nose is a bit shinier than this side. I don't get super oily, so it's hard to tell, like only a bit on my nose, but I reckon on the Smashbox side, there's like a bit of oil on the side of my nose. And then on this side, my nose still looks matte. I don't know how it shows on camera, but in my mirror, in real life, this side has more oil. The pores on my cheeks look pretty much the same, but I reckon, again, the NYX side, this looks just a bit more matte than this side. This doesn't look oily or dewy or anything. It just, this one is more matte and flawless, and this one's a bit more natural looking, I guess. Like more of a natural skin finish, and this one's definitely like a matte finish. But on camera, you probably can't tell too much of a difference. I mean, in the viewfinder, I see a hint more sheen on this side, but I'm not really sure. I don't really know if it's too obvious. They're definitely dupes. If you've got one, you don't need the other. If you've got the Smashbox and it runs out, pick up the NYX instead, because they're virtually the same. They're virtually the same, which is really, really good because I love the Smashbox one, but it's pretty expensive. So yeah, they are virtually dupes of each other, pretty much exactly the same. If anything, the NYX one is better at controlling oil. So yes, if you have tried these, comment below and let people know what your experiences were with them, if they were different to mine or if they were the same as mine, and let them know your skin type too, because my skin's pretty normal, slightly dry sometimes with big pores, so that's virtually mine. Like, I like to use those silicone ones just to create like a really smooth base, and yeah, I definitely think that the NYX side looks smoother, so that really excites me because I love my Smashbox one, but I hadn't used it because I was feeling guilty about using it because it's so expensive. So yeah, now I can use it all the time. I can use them both, whichever one I find in my drawer first, use them up. So yeah, I think that's all. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye!